What was it like getting to compete in these last two games for you, being a starter in these two play-in games after kind of a progressive season where you kind of like started, you know, in the G League some and then kind of progressed to being a starter?
Yeah, it was awesome. Those are the games you want to play in as a basketball player, and it was fun games. We competed, big crowds. It got loud in there, and those are fun games to play in. It was awesome.
Just wrapping up your rookie season, have you been able to just reflect on what this year has been like for you?
Honestly, it went by quick. Like, I talked to Dub and some of the other guys, and I tell them, like, it went by fast compared to college to me. So it was a fun year. It was eventful, and I felt like I learned a lot.
What are some of the ways you feel like you've been able to grow the most this season?
Really just getting to know guys. The team is very connected. And, like, when we're on the plane or when we're back here, we all go to somebody's house with our dogs or do something like that. Like, we're connected as a team, and I felt like I grew at that level of just being close with my teammates.
And you're going into your first ever NBA offseason. Just what's kind of the focus? What advice have you gotten on how to attack that?
I'm just ready to work. I want to continue to get better, regardless of what that is. Work on my body, just work on everything.
What are some of the things you want to work on or improve on in the offseason?
Shooting, something I want to continue to work on. My body, that's another thing. I feel like I can get stronger, also toning up, and those are really the main two things.
Full year under Mark now, everybody said that he's a player's coach. Do you agree with that? And then what are your overall thoughts on being coached by him?
Yeah, by far. Mark he's a great coach. He's a player coach from the beginning. On my draft day, I didn't know who he was, and he was sitting on the side, and I was just being nice, saying hello to everybody, and I sat down, and we had a conversation, and he ended up being the head coach. So, yeah, he's a player's coach, and he's a great guy, and he's always been great to me.
What were your thoughts when the Thunder signed Isaiah Joe?
It was awesome. I had my high school teammates that were also teammates with Zay at my house with me down here, and I got it on my phone. I was like, hey, like, Zay just signed with the Thunder. And they was like, nah. And I was like, yeah, look. And it was awesome. And being able to share the court with him and reflecting back on high school, it's bigger than basketball a lot of times. We want to give kids back where we're from the feeling that they can make it too, and us being on the team together, us being able to go back and have a camp there, that's the things we want to do.
Pushing for Anthony Black to be drafted by the Thunder?
And I don't know. I want all Arkansas guys to succeed, but wherever he goes, he's going to succeed.
Your second-round pick, Jaylin, last summer, wildest dreams, what were you hoping for your rookie season? Did you imagine starting, 50 games, whatever you started, did you ever imagine starting this much on a good team?
My wildest dream was just playing in the NBA. I was grateful for whatever happened this year and all the learning curves I went through. And starting it was incredible. Playing with those guys, playing with one of the best players in the NBA, it's incredible playing every night.
Kenrich said that you were the best rookie singer. Is that a hidden talent you have?
Nah, I don't do singing. It's just, I don't know, I guess just my voice, but nah, I don't do singing.
Growing up, I'd assume you were the tallest kid around, high school, college. Is it ever weird to hear that people consider you an undersized center?
Yeah, honestly, it is. I've always been the tallest, like you said, and now it's kind of, I feel like I play big. I try to use my strength, but it's definitely weird not being the tallest on the court.
How tough was that? You're playing Valanciunas is a monster. Gobert's 7'3", and a lot of teams have guys like that. How tough of a job is that to try to match up with guys that big?
Every night is tough. Those physical games, those are games I love. I love going down there and having to fight the post or box out, and those are the fun games for me, so I love it.
What was it like playing for Cam Woods in his first year as a head coach, and how did playing for the Blue prepare you for this week?
It was fun. Actually, my pre-draft workout, Cam was the one that was telling me how to do things. He was telling me how to do things like defensive stuff before I even got here. And going to the Blue, he was the head coach, and it was just fun. Me and him were going back and forth at each other, and sometimes I'd get him, and he would be like, all right, I got 5 push-ups for you. So it was fun playing for him, and it was a fun learning curve in the Blue.
Isaiah compared this a lot to Arkansas living here. What's it been like for you living in this community now for almost a year?
Yeah, it's the exact same. The fans are incredible. It's one big family. My neighbors, they all love me. I'm like the grandchild of my neighborhood, so they all treat me great, and yeah, it's incredible here.
You led the league in charges by quite a bit, and you played the least amount of games. Like Kevin Love played 62 games and had 33. You had 43. Did you anticipate that being such a huge part of your game once you got here?
I mean, I've kind of just done it, and I wasn't going to just change up my game because somebody said I couldn't do it. So I just went out there and played my game, and it happened to work for me.
I got to ask you, where'd you get your smile?
I mean, my dad.
Have you always smiled like this?
Yes, I've always been Smiley. That used to be my nickname, was Smiley. But I've always smiled. I just like having fun.
Do you know where you got? Did your mom or did your dad have a smile like that?
They both smile all the time. Yeah, yeah.
You get tired of the Jalen Williams jokes?
No, sometimes it's funny. It's fun. Me and Dub always joke about it, and it's fun being able to be the only one that can call him Jaylin, and he knows who's talking.
I asked him this. Auburn's got a Jalen Williams.
Yep.
He's a pretty good prospect.
Played against him.
Up or down on the Thunder taking him in the draft?
I don't know. No comment on that, but I want all Jalen Williams to succeed.
What are some non-basketball related things that you're looking forward to doing in offseason?
I'm going fishing tomorrow. As soon as I get home, I'm going fishing with my cousins, and can't wait for that. But I can't wait to see my family and just have some time with them.
Big fisherman.
I wouldn't say crazy big, but it's relaxing, and I haven't got to since I've been here. I used to go all the time back at Arkansas, but I'm excited to go tomorrow.
Where are you going? Lake or river? Or
A pond. One of my friends' grandparents' pond, something like that. Yeah.
As late as you guys got in last night, showing up like 3, 4 a.m., the fans being there to support you guys, did you expect that? And also, how much does it mean to you guys to have that support?
Yeah, we kind of talked about it on the plane that we were expecting them to be there just because we knew what type of fans we have. And seeing them there, the support they gave us, and banging on the window when we were sitting there waiting on our bags, doing heart signs, it's all incredible. It just shows you like how much they care about us, and we want to do just as much for them.
Was getting so close add fuel to the fire for next year to get to the postseason?
We just want to continue to get better, regardless of what it is, and getting a taste of the playoffs and that environment. Of course, everybody loves those type of games, so we just want to continue to get better.
Leading the league in charges, I'm sure you have a reputation around the league for stuff. Do you ever hear guys talking to you after you draw a charge from them, like they can't believe they fell for it?
Not in the league. Honestly, nobody's said anything to me about it. Actually, my teammates do. Sometimes they say some stuff to me about it, but nobody on the other teams.
What do they say?
Wiggs will tell me that I'm weird for taking charges sometimes. He'll tell me that, but we'll joke around. Me and K-Rich, of course, we had that competition going, trying to get the most charges. Zay, he takes charges. Everybody. It's just a fun thing, and I joke around with Shay all the time that he's the worst charge taker I've ever seen, and he tries to take charges, and it's just fun talking to those guys.
Speaking of Shay, Trey had this theory that he did not come up with his Instagram captions. It's actually Drake. And since him, the players have been split on if Shay does it or a ghostwriter does it. Where do you fall on that?
I'm going to say Shay does it, and I need him to get in the studio and make a song.
Backup vocals on this?
Yeah, I got you. I'll do ad-libs.
Anybody else?
Do you anticipate playing with Chet, like playing next to him next year as a big?
I'm ready for whatever. Chet's a great competitor. We played against each other in college, and then we played against each other when we first got here, and we always talk about the college game, talking smack talk to each other. So I know the competitor he is, I'm ready to share the court with him.
Do you anticipate playing in the summer league at all?
I'm not sure.